yesterday on my free-to-play series. Nice. All right, big. Let's go. Big win. I don't think that's Masters, but I'm definitely getting closer and closer. That was me yesterday, but also gonna be me in the video today because I continued playing after that. Actually, I'll just end this video here. See ya. Or maybe I'll keep going. I kind of have to pee, but I feel like if I pee, I'm going to lose my sauce. And I want to save that sauce later. Will I be able to reach the Masters on day 59? 59 days into this free-to-play series where I take a brand new account from scratch to Masters, or at least try to. We're gonna try to do it here as a free-to-play player, which means I'm not spending any money. And also, as someone who's kind of lazy and not spending that much time grinding as many trophies because I couldn't be asked because I don't really care about trophies that much. Can I do it? Let's find out. Let's jump right into it. I kind of have to pee, but I feel like if I pee, I'm going to lose my sauce. And I want to save that sauce later to like spread all over myself when I have a glorious victory. I fucking hate this map. No way. Dude, the Masters game is on my least favorite map. Fuck. All right, hold on. Gotta lock in here, guys. We gotta lock in. I think we ban Ali Mortis low-key. I just don't want to get this soiled by a fucking Mortis player of all things. And I think we can just comfortably go Pierce 1. I just think Pierce is so broken, like that has to be good. Might have to go whip out my Carl, guys. The subtle MVP of this challenge. I really did not expect to be going Carl nearly as much as I am. But this brawler is actually fucking good. Like, actually a solid brawler. Fuck, they take it. Dude, they know. Oh, fuck. I don't have anything besides... I guess I can go Gus. I can go Gus into Carl, which is honestly not the worst ever. I wish we had an aggro instead of Meeple. Going 3 snipers is really weak as a team comp. And I don't want to go Miko, because I'm... To put the Masters game on Miko, I'm not even that good on Miko. I don't want to troll this. And I don't think Rico makes sense here either. Oh, shit. I don't know. I mean, we're just gonna have to try to hope for the best here. Meeple technically has enough versatility, like with the stun or dice and like wall hacks, to maybe let us skirt by. Lily and Ali are off the table, so that means like their assassins are basically limited to shade. They go Ashe. Wasn't expecting that. If Ashe puts his rats down and Pierce supers that, that's just like an instant death. I hope this Pierce is good. I hope this Meeple's good. I hope my teammates are good. Meeple's gonna go stun here into the Carl. I guess that makes sense. Alright guys, it's game time. This is it for all the fucking marbles.
Here we go again.
You know, normally I'm not like that nervous about getting the Masters because like I've hit Masters before on my main account. Obviously it's fine, but I just really don't want to like get tilted and like lose it all here. I feel like that would be very bad. Alright, this Carl makes a pretty bad dive early and dies for no reason. Nice, and we pinch out the Ashe. I have all the stars besides this Meeple, so as long as I don't die and play pretty safe, which I think I can at least trust myself to do more than my teammates, I think it'll be fine. No way, I'm dead. Fuck off. Alright, that's so unlucky. Oh, dude, I had a ghost pop and I died at They were 1. That's so fucked. You're putting out numbers right now, though. No way. Oh my god, we lose these? Bro, how do we actually lose that? What the fuck? Okay, I understand. I died once. or twice, I guess. But like, how, like, what the fuck happened? We were definitely in a winning position. Oh my god, no way the Pierce dies to an Ashe. She just walks at him. That's so fucked. Okay, we do hit the... Okay, this Pierce has died every time. Oh my god, no way. Guys, this Pierce just keeps dying. You can't just feed Ashe rats, bro. He has the shortest range in the whole lobby. How are you dying? It's actually so troll. He has 5 stars now. What the fuck? Yo, Pierce, what? Oh my. Okay, this Pierce is genuinely so bad and he's shooting me. Guys, this Pierce is genuinely so bad and he's shooting me. Bro, whose fault do you think it is for feeding the Ashe? Bro, I can't even imagine the thought process here. This guy went 0-8 and he's shooting at me. What the fuck is your problem, bro? Dude. Oh my god, minus 95. No, like, you're just not a real player. Like, you can't actually be this shameless. Like, guys, have you ever met someone more shameless than that? Like, what is that? Oh my god. Okay, I got like maybe another attempt in me. If I lose this game too, I'm probably done for the day. Oh my god. Okay, I climbed Sumilo back. I don't know if we're 1 win away anymore. I think we're still 1 win away. I'm gonna go for it. I don't care if this video is long as fuck. I just want to be done with this, bro. And I feel like if I leave it to tomorrow, bad things will happen. Like, I just have a premonition that I'm gonna lose and I'm gonna be very sad. And so I gotta get this done today. I'm gonna try my best. And I think it's very doable. Like, my win rate is not bad. New Horizons knockout. I actually just played this map. And honestly, I am a little afraid of the Pierce pick. Okay, they banned Pierce. But the nice thing is that I have, like, I mean, including Pierce, I have like 3 or 4 very solid options in Carl, Gus, Nani, and Pierce. Could I even go the Miko in the worst case scenario? I do have absolute last pick. We'll see how this draft goes. Even if it goes really poorly for me, I at least have like enough options to maybe figure it out. Like, in the worst case, I'll even go B, you know? If it really comes down to it. I hope it doesn't get to that point, though. Okay, wait, they just went Crow? 2 black brawlers back to back? Wait, 3 black people back to back. Oh no. I think we go Carl here, guys, low key. It's either Carl or Monkey. But I think I'm gonna put my trust in the Carl. The Nani is a very solid option, but she doesn't have like the best wall break. It's not that controllable. You kind of have to farm for it. So if you need to rely on wall break early to try to get a kill, it's just not great. I don't know if maybe I should have gone the Miko instead. Oh man, I'm kind of regretting the... Oh, we'll see how the Carl goes. Carl's been good to me so far. In fact, Carl has had probably one of the highest win rates in this entire fucking video so far. I think I even lost to Carl like once or twice. So... Gonna have to try to do our best here. Unfortunately, Juju just sits in the grass hole. Going Brock Juju, it should be a crime against humanity, bro. Why the fuck would you do this? As long as the spike doesn't die here, I can dash into the Juju. Spike pinch. Oh shit, they're all here. What the fuck? Wait, I trade though. I trade and the Gus pinched in. Okay, hold up. I have my super now too, so next round, as soon as I see a Juju, if she doesn't have super, I'm just gonna run at her. I think she might have super, but I might still just run at her. Wait, I don't have super. Okay, wait, hold on. I totally just lied. I gotta get 1 hit before I can run in. Okay, Juju swap lane. She does have super. But that means I'm totally undefended. I'm gonna push in this Brock. Oh. That's not good. Really bad scenario. Juju doesn't have range, fortunately, but it's still not great. Oh my god, insane. Okay, we do live and take out the Juju pet. Nice. Carl dies. Nice. I mean, Brock dies. Nicely done. I'm kind of getting carried by buffies right now. Like to be honest, the spike buffy's doing a lot. This Gus is also playing very well. No complaints from me so far. Okay, I've been doing this thing where I dash up early to try to get a positioning advantage to like get a nice angle and get an easy shot off. I think I'm gonna hold my gadget though, and this Juju did not run to the grass. Why did she not run to the grass? Why is my guy just dead? Bro. That's pretty bad. No way that hits me. That's so sad. Wow. Ah. Guys, the Juju was like in the open and somehow we lost that round. What the fuck happened? This Juju has no range. She's literally a Nita right now. Like literally, it's the equivalent of having a Nita that can shoot through walls. Like how is this possibly an issue? Oh my god, that Crow is one. Oh my god. Okay, Brock is forced to jump. Ah, I kind of wasted my shit there. That was not clean. It's okay, I get it back in 13 seconds. It's not the end of the world. Surprisingly a fast gadget cooldown time, honestly. We're able to bait the Brock's jump there. That's huge. The Juju is one. If they hit one shot, two shots, nice. Just don't die to a Gus. I mean, a fucking Crow. Nice. Okay. There we go. Ah, sometimes it takes a little bit of outplaying to win these games, guys. We see what I did there to that Brock, bro? Forced him to fart before he was ready. Or before I was on him. And then he wasn't ready. He had no more farts to repel me. Not that a fart would even be enough to repel a great sniffer like me. Okay, the Buffy immediately just kills the Juju. Love to see it. I'm one. Let me heal, and then I'll run in with my super probably and see if I can get this Brock twice in a row. Bro truly has not learned his lesson. I don't even know if it'll matter. I mean, it's a 3v2. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't even matter. Slow Crow is an interesting one. I don't know if I've seen that before on this situation. Oh my gosh, guys. And there it is. So beautiful. Free to play the Masters is possible within 2 months. Just wanted to say that. It says 60, but it's actually only day 59 because of how there was like a bug that made some weird shit happen. Holy shit, guys. Never thought I would see this. I thought I would see this day. I did think I would see this day. I never thought I would see it, honestly, within... I am happy to see this day. I am very ecstatic to finally be seeing this day. Oh, wow. Looking at the win rate, guys, honestly, most played brawlers so far, I would say it's these two fucking clankers. Nani and Carl. Like, look, victory, lost on Gus, victory Carl, victory on Nani, victory on Carl again, victory on Nani again, and it's all heist games. All of them. And just said these two are knockout. Did win here on Gus, won here on the Rico, lost this one on Nani. I don't even know how I lost these. Oh, I remember why I lost these. Holy shit. I think this guy went like 0-8. Holy, or like, yeah, that was bad. Here I got to play the Pierce ones. I guess twice. It's really, guys, the brawlers without their fucking hypers that have been doing me the most service. It's, guys, Brawl Stars is so free to play friendly. Brawl Stars is so free to play friendly. You don't need buffies. You don't even need hypercharges. On Rico and Pierce, you don't even need star powers and gadgets, honestly, to at least make it to legendary or mid-legendary, I would say. I mean, I'm over here, guys, moving like Tony Stark in a cave with a bucket of bullets, making the Iron Man suit. What's your excuse? Why aren't you in Masters yet? Lock in! I believe in you. I believe in you, gang. Yo, guys, it's the next day. Last day of ranked. I'm sure many of you are currently struggling and pulling your hair out trying to push for the season ends. Just kind of wanted to really quickly add on to this point, too. I guess one of the things that I've maybe taken away from this series, there's this quote that's like, I don't know where it's from, but this goes something along the lines like success is preparation meets opportunity or something, or basically that like success is, you know, luck meets up preparation. It's one of those things where like, yeah, I got pretty lucky, honestly, in these last couple games where I had some pretty valid randoms that didn't like totally throw my game. You could also maybe consider it as being unlucky that you do get randoms that throw your games too. That happens, right? It's a mixed bag. Like not every game not every game that I won is just because I had like a GOAT teammate, though. That being said, it's like a mixture of you get good teammates, you get bad teammates, and you get adequate teammates. But I will say the one thing that I can say was consistently the case is I basically played as well as I could have in every game. Even if I had a throwing teammate, I still played my best and still managed to go at least positive KD most of the time, or at least not the worst KD on my team. I think people maybe get hung up a little bit too much on like moments when they get bad randoms that they often overlook or don't like, the one they don't appreciate, I guess, when they do get good randoms, right? So it feels like, oh my god, I get bad randoms all the time because you only notice the bad ones. But I think a lot of people maybe expect that the road to a higher rank is like all sunshine and rainbows, where like you expect like, well, as long as I never get a bad teammate, I will obviously climb. It's like, I guess, yeah. Skill in Brawl Stars is relative. How good a teammate is going to be relative to the skill of the other team. If your teammate is better than the enemy team and they're not bad and they outplay the enemy every time, like, yeah, I guess you will have a higher likelihood of climbing and winning. But that's not how like a ranked ladder works. Like you have to play better than your current rank to climb. That's just kind of how it is, right? If you play at the same, if you play like a consistent amount of bad, good, and adequate, as like every other person in Legendary, are you going to climb out of Legendary? Probably not. If you play at a level where you are consistently playing better than Legendary, every game, consistently, then will you climb out of Legendary? Probably. It might take a while. You'll have moments where you lose a lot of elo. You know, even just like, I think a few days ago, I was gonna hard slug Legendary too. But, you know, like, you gotta take the bad days and just, like, not let it get to you. And it's very hard to do that. You kind of have to like take the bad days and, you know, just accept them like they happen. But as long as you are playing well, there will come a time when some good days happen. And, you know, eventually your randoms won't just be like terrible and they'll actually hold their own. You'll be surprised at how much elo you can actually climb when you get, you know, some good opportunities to actually climb, right? You have to be, it's not just luck and it's not just skill. You have to get a little bit of luck and have enough skill to climb. But the key, that thing that you can control, is your skill. You have to be consistently good. It's not enough to just have like a day where you are popping off and you play like out of your mind. If you do play on, like when you are in that state and you like get really lucky and get a bunch of good randoms, you will climb very high, obviously. But the key to actually climbing in the long term is to be consistent, be good. And that, I think, is probably very difficult to do in a game like Brawl Stars where there's 6 different game modes and 100 different brawlers. Like, how do you stay consistent all the time? It's actually very hard. It's a lot harder than you think. I have a newfound appreciation for just how hard it is for a lot of people to climb. Because, you know, like, I think I've mentioned this in a video from a few days ago. It's just like a lot of Legendary players, it seems like they just have gaps in their knowledge. Even some like Masters Peak players have a lot of gaps in their knowledge where there's specific moments in game modes or like, you know, specific context, like when do you know to defend or attack on heist? How do you play like a specific brawl that you maybe don't play that often and like manage to win your good interactions, like on Mortis? You know, how, you know, like sometimes you can run it down on Mortis, right? Even though he's broken or whatever, like it's very easy to do if you're bad or maybe rusty. There's just like a lot of gaps in knowledge and it's hard to really stay consistent on Brawl Stars, even though it is so important. But it's the one thing that you can control, so I guess that's just something to keep in mind, I guess. And that's something that I'll probably keep in mind as I maybe try to push for Masters 3. Success is opportunity meets preparation. I'll drill that mantra into my head and try to, you know, focus on what I can control. I've said that a lot in previous videos as well. Other thing that's low-key pretty underrated is, like, I think I literally said just a moment ago that, like, basically all the brawlers that I played to reach Masters were all, like, these two clankers, right? And Nani and Carl are not considered, like, the best brawlers in the game. By far, they're not. But I would consider them strong brawlers. Like, they're very valid. on some maps sometimes the best option, but like not usually considered the best option. And what that means is that like they're not banned that much, and I have a lot of opportunities to take them in my games, right? Like I have Pierce and Rico upgraded and available to play, which are two of the more broken brawlers in the game. But basically, I would say like 80 to 90% of my games, Pierce was banned. Rico, I had some opportunities to take him right here in Gem 4 stuff. It happens, and like I have moments where I'm able to play the Pierce as well, or where Pierce is open. And so I think it's important to have broken brawlers upgraded, but if you only have broken brawlers upgraded, that's actually a bad thing too. You want to you want to be good at brawlers that are consistently strong and like versatile in a lot of modes. Honestly, Nani and Carl use them in basically every map and mode. Like honestly, probably didn't need to upgrade Barley. Don't think I even used them like a single time. Probably didn't need to upgrade Jackie. Didn't use her a single time. I just upgraded them because they got hypercharges, and I was like, well, I'll save like 5,000 coins this way if I upgrade these and max them out. And I could use them in theory, but it was basically, they were just like basically cannon fodder. That they were just filler for me to count towards my maxed out brawlers for the ability to play above mythic, right? Basically useless. I don't regret upgrading them at all, because like the fact that I had them at all basically allowed me to play ranked above mythic. And honestly, the fact that they were so useless, in a way, they've kind of forced me to learn the Carl and Nani better. I got really good at Nani and Carl. Maybe not so much Carl, but I got really good at Nani in this month that I've been playing ranked. Just because I kept playing, I spammed Nani everywhere. So yeah, I guess just some things to keep in mind. Anyways, back to you, Past Bedlam. Let me just go ahead and claim the rest of these resources. Oh, we just unlocked Byron. It's like representative of my Unk status, dude. I just got the Unkest brawler of all time besides Gale. Expired. We also go through and collect some of these as well. I know it's like a ranked series that we've basically been doing for the past past 15 days. Actually, only been 15 days, guys, since I unlocked ranked above mythic. But this is ultimately a free-to-play series. Let's take a look at some free-to-play resources, guys. And let me tally up the last amounts for today. Alright, guys. So we're on the table. The table's gotten very long and extensive, actually. But we're only on day 59. And in total, the amount of power points we've gained overall, 52,000. So which is, I guess, it's not quite 1,000 a day, but it is very, it's you know, about like 880 power points. Assuming, you know, with the average of 800, you know, power points a day. But I will say that this amount is being heavily skewed by, obviously, this day. I think on day 10, it looks like, when I bought that 12,000 power points offer, which honestly was a huge fucking waste. Guys, look at how many fucking power points I have left over, bro. I have 18,300 power points. I bought 12,000 power points. Worst deal I think I've done. That I didn't use any of these, and I'm not going to. Why do I have all these power points for? I didn't buy any fucking buffies. Should I buy 3 buffies right now just for the fuck of it? No, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, well, that's so crazy. But I guess assuming that this day didn't happen, I didn't get the 12,000 power points or whatever that it was. The number of power points on average drops down only to 679 a day. Which does also drop down our total average amount to 247,000. Obviously, okay, it's not really totally fair to subtract 12k though, because I would have bought 2,000 power points with a resource key that I did use. I think I still have an additional resource key. Actually, I could spend that on coins right now if I wanted to, which is probably what I would spend it. But I would have spent it on power points if I needed them. Is what I'm saying, right? So, you know, assuming maybe we just do like a little plus 4,000 here. It would be to more like 746 power points a day on average, which would be about 272,000 over the course of a year, which, doing the math, is enough to upgrade at least 27 brawlers in a year to power 11 with all 3 buffies, price included. If you're not including buffy pricing, right, you could technically max out 72 brawlers to power 11, guys, if you didn't buy a single buffy just from the power points you get throughout the year. That's actually fucking crazy. Wait, yo. You could just never buy buffies and max out 72 brawlers in a year to power 11. Well, it would be max because they wouldn't have buffies, right? But I mean, do you need buffies right now? For now, no. But it's kind of yet to be seen how important they'll be later down the line. Still, though, I don't know, guys. It's looking kind of like, you know, it's just It's looking fine. It's looking pretty reasonable, pretty doable. And then I guess just to also throw in the coin calcs as well. Total coins we've gained throughout the course of the challenge is 142,000 in only 59 days, which actually is quite notable because especially in like the past few days, I've gotten like literally like here, I got just straight up almost 5,000 coins. This day I did get more than 5,000 coins, and these are raw coin values. This day I counted the 3,000 coins from a star power and a gadget that I got that I actually would be using. So that saves me technically 3,000 coins in terms of needing to spend on those. So I did count those. Still though, like 4K coin value. There were some days like this day also got another 5,000 coins. There's also multiple hypercharges that I got that I didn't count, like a Daryl hypercharge, Jean hypercharge, Shelly hyper. Not going to count those because I'm not using those. But if I did upgrade those, then obviously those would then save me an additional 15,000 coins, right? And then even today, like there was like a, I don't know, like an Edgar gadget that I got from a bot. I think I did not count any gadgets that I don't use, and I did not like. So there's like Jackie rebuild. Like I could probably go through and count all the ones that I probably got from a box that I just would not even think to count. Most likely, yeah, Jackie rebuild. I think Health Bonanza. I don't remember if I counted this or not, but I'm not using it, right? Because that's obviously silly. And okay, I guess yeah, it's just the Edgar stuff that's like the only other one because I'm not using Edgar, so I don't even count the hypercharge. So that's just 7,000 coin value that's just sitting here because I'm not using Edgar. And then including, I guess, Jackie rebuild, like that's maybe like 8,000 coin value that just is not being utilized at the very least, plus the 3 hypercharges, so like 23,000. No, sorry, I'm double counting Edgar hyper. No, wait, I'm not double counting Edgar hyper. I didn't include Edgar hyper. I didn't even write down when Edgar hyper happened. So yeah, that is 23,000 coin value that's just not being utilized. But either way, including Edgar's, if we are to take the average, we're looking at about 2,400 coin value per day that you can get on average. That's actually fucking crazy. Wait, what? Really? That is really high. Because like some days I don't get coins. It's like some days I will get 250 coins, but some days I'll get 5,000. It's like, it's not a consistent amount. I guess if we average this out, if we multiply that by the year, we're looking at 883,000 coins that we can get in a year, which, needless to say, is more than enough to max out 72 Brawler. Wait, I guess we'll double check. It's this divided by 7765. It's not quite accurate, but like if these were raw coins, then it would be enough to max out 113 Brawlers to power 11. It's not max. It would be enough to upgrade 113 Brawlers to power 11, which is obviously more than the 72. So power points are still the limiter, but these are not like, it's not really fair to use these as like raw coin values, obviously. If we do only take the raw coin values, okay, I just counted through, and if my counting is correct, I believe there's about 42,500 coin value that I've obtained from like random shit like hypercharges and star powers and gadgets and stuff that I actually ended up using. So that's 42,500 coins, which is actually like a third almost of this coin value amount. So that's actually, it's a pretty substantial amount. If we're looking at raw coin values though, we're getting about on average 1,700 coins a day, which just in raw coins, which I think does make a lot of sense. That actually does kind of check out, to be honest, in my head. Which means for the year, you're looking at about 620,000 coins on average throughout the year, assuming that this daily count stays somewhat consistent, which it might not, but who knows. And that means that's actually enough to upgrade 79 Brawlers to power 11 if you didn't spend the coins on anything else. Obviously, you spend them on gears and stuff, but yeah, that's still, like, if you take into account the difference here, 72 minus, that means like you basically have about 7 Brawlers worth of coins that you can't spend on other stuff if you want to be able to like keep pace with the amount of power points that you get to upgrade Brawlers. But that's assuming that you obviously don't spend the power points on buffies. But in that world, okay, in the hypothetical world where we're not buying any buffies and we're only upgrading Brawlers to power 11 with the power points that we're getting, I guess with the 7 power 11 Brawlers worth of coins, that means you have about 54,000 coins to spend on whatever you want. So that's probably gears. You could buy like 54 gears. You could buy gadgets and star powers, but obviously then you are losing some coin value, right? You could buy hypercharges as well, whatever you want. But if you, in a world where you don't buy any buffies and you only spend all of your shit on trying to get as many Brawlers to power 11 as possible, in a year's time, you can upgrade up to 72 Brawlers to power 11. You just got to really make sure you don't, fuck yourself. You know what? I just realized if we technically count in the 12k coins that I ended up spending right, on the PowerPoint offer. Probably minus the 2,000 that I ended up using for a Buffy key. This number is actually... Wait, it is actually way better than that. I just realized, guys, because I spent 12,000 coins on the fucking PowerPoint offer. Just subtracted the Buffy key amount that I would have spent on PowerPoints that I ended up spending on coins instead. But like, you know, you get what I'm saying. That's at least like a 10,000 coin difference still. So actually, it is still slightly better than this. You can get maybe on average 1,800 coins a day, which is 682,000 coins for the year. And that actually lets you upgrade 87 brawlers technically. So that's actually, sorry, I totally did my math wrong. You have 116,000 coins that you can spend on whatever you want, which is double what the number that I said before. So yeah, wow, that's cool. Either way, though, obviously you're not upgrading 72 brawlers to power 11, most likely. My guess is you're probably going to be buying Buffies. I think that just makes sense for most people. We'll see how things really pan out. It is worth pointing out, too, we got 55 brawlers in 59 days, which is almost a brawler a day, just on average, which I think, yeah, like, I don't know how long it would take to get the rest of the brawlers, because most of the brawlers that I have left, I believe, are technically at a higher rarity. We still have some epics. Okay, no, we still have some epics mixed in with there. But yeah, it's just a lot of mythics, right? And getting all the brawlers in the game probably is gonna be pretty difficult, but with the gacha system, you can get brawlers from star drops and stuff, so who really knows? And also, like, every new brawler that comes out, you have the ability to basically, like, you know, win for it. That's how I got Pierce, which is a legendary brawler. So yeah, at the credit gain that we are at, I guess, you can expect to get about 222 credits a day. Ooh, that's actually pretty low. The amount of credits you get is not great on average. That's only about 81,000 credits. Okay, so not including the super rare or the rares. I just did like a quick conversion and it'll take 152,000 credits to get every single mythic, legendary, ultra legendary, and epic brawler. I already have a lot of the epics and honestly some of the mythics unlocked and some of the legendaries too. So obviously it's going to be much smaller than this amount, but yeah, we're looking at maybe at least like a year or two to unlock every brawler in the game. It definitely less than 2 years, maybe like a year and a half, maybe like a year and some odd change. Really not so bad. And my trophy count gains have been pretty pitiful, but honestly, like, I think that actually just kind of is mostly a good thing, right? Like, you don't need to climb 20,000 trophies, 13,000 trophies. If you want to play ranked, you just, you know, I did 100 trophies a day on average. Just, I guess, probably mostly quests, mostly just to get some amount of resources. If I grinded more, my resource gains would have been faster, obviously. I guess actually some of these resources are probably based on early trophy road amounts, but that won't like scale to the long term, but like, I don't know. You know, I mean, none of this is like is that scientific, I guess. You know what? I guess what I could do is I could maybe tally up the resources starting next update, once the Buffies changes hit, right? Like, because they're gonna give us Buffies and like mega quests and stuff, and give us like gem offers and stuff. I think then we might revisit this free-to-play series and recount the resources, because that way it won't also be tainted by like early game trophy road resources too, which is a substantial amount of coins and power points. So we could get like a better accurate or a better, more accurate estimation of the daily average PowerPoint gains and coin gains. But regardless, I don't know, guys, Brawl Stars is so fun. Brawl Stars is so free to play friendly. Brawl Stars so easy. Let me know what I should be doing. If you guys have any ideas for what you would like to see on like with this free to play account going in the future, let me know. Obviously, I think I should probably hit pro on my main account first before I try doing like any free to play challenges above masters. So I think we're gonna probably have to focus on my main account now for a little bit. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, ideas, things that you'd like to see me do, I'll take note of that, and maybe we'll revisit this account later down the line when I have some new fancy things that I could do. That's gonna be it for me though, for now. All right, take care of yourselves. I'll see you all in the next one. Love you, peace, bye. Mwah. Whatever that is.